As you can see, there's a glut of evidence here set up to destroy Just Pearly Things. Man, she down bad. What's up, it's your boy Cintron. Come back with another reaction / announcement video, and I kid you not, that's my real name. We're gonna be reacting to these screenshots. Shout out to O'Shea, Duke, Jackson. Catch you again. Nah, that's not him, cause it's not me. It is me. Anyways, like, he screenshotted these and made a video out of them. I screenshotted his screenshots and decided to make a video out of them. And also trigonometry. She went on that podcast. She got destroyed. They were asking her questions, and she said, fell back on I'll let the tape come out, making a video actually to address these issues. When they're asking her why you lied, and why you would address this and address that, address pushback on Nick Fuentes. Well, kind of did and all this stuff. I mean, and then King Lemuel destroyed her, made out to be a liar as well, showing that she really didn't even walk back. She said straight falsehoods on tape. And then the death blow was her on Hotep Jesus channel. She really exposed herself for really making these contracts out to be predatory, which they are. So go check out those three that I just mentioned. Man, Hotep Jesus, trigonometry interview, and King Lemuel. They destroyed her thoroughly, and we're gonna continue that work today in the name of plan. But anyways, let's get into the first item here. And this will be unadulterated. All right, this is from a live chat. This was from a live stream where she was on the lead attorney's channel. Super chats are coming in. And rule number one, if you're in the comments defending yourself, arguing with your supporters or fans or people that are in the fan base, the community, you've already lost. Why not make an issue and address these things and just let the truth stand on what it is? But you have to be going back and forth with people, tit for tat, and it's just insecure and petty to be arguing with people. I do that in my free time just because I like to do it. Sharpen my argumentative skills. But you have over 1 million subs, and yet you're here arguing in the comments, slumming in the comment section with people. For what? For validation? To prove that you're right? It just is looking hella shaky. All right, anyway, she's trying to defend herself from these contracts that she gives out to the people that work for her Africans, as she dubbed it. She says, people get lost in having 100% of nothing or 30% of something. Bruh, I don't give a fuck. If I'm doing the work and you giving me 30% off of my hard-earned work, that don't sound like colonization to you? That don't sound like, back in the day, 1600s to you? Like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, let's be real. Why would you even approach me in the first place if you don't stand something to gain? Just her talking about herself? Nobody would ever pay attention to this little girl from America. Oh, but she came and she studied up on who to partner with, who to go to, who are target audience. She went to learn about her target audience. So I mean, that in and of itself is a very 1700s move. Like, and I'm not even calling her a racist. I'm just saying, look at the way that she's moving, man. It's hidden behind a smile and politeness and some kind of virtue signaling deference. If you're not blind, you can see the truth. But man, these dudes are out here Supermaning for these motherfuckers. But lead caping for not surprised, not fucking surprised. Um, but yeah, that sounds very predatory. I mean, it's called what it is. Anyways, let's get to the next one. You got your cape on tight, bro. Damn. You can't see the full comment, but it says here, Sarah Garvey helped get her established. And she's like, I'm looking for someone to do my morning show in London at 30% cut if anyone is interested. See, and she admits it herself. Because this is like she wants to feign ignorance and feign like she doesn't have pre-knowledge of what what she's doing and what she set out to do. You're in the comments exposing yourself. Like she's levied 6 copyright strikes, I believe, against Sarah Garvey's channel, and threatening, basically shut it, down. When he helped her get established in the first place, gave her credibility where she would have had none, and then she's claiming that she didn't offer out. Like, shut up, just shut up at some point. But your hubris, your ego is speaking. And that's one thing, she's red pill, but looking like a grifter because, the tenets, letting your pride and ego, holding yourself to accountability versus say that, it is what it is, take your L's and go home. But she just can't. She can't let it go. She can't let it go. Here you go. She's here in the comment section commenting like casual. So me, I'm a nobody YouTuber. Nobody knows me. But you got 1 million subs and you over here, out here, seeking validation like a motherfucker. So she's not disproving. So he's gonna have something to dispute in court. I mean, people say, oh, where is this coming from? It's coming from the horse's mouth here itself. Damning evidence. But let's continue to watch this dumpster fire grow into a blaze. Next, Lee brings up an interesting question here. If Mr. Beast gave you a 70-30 deal when you have 1K subs, would you take it? The answer is a resounding yes. It's fucking Mr. Beast, man. But I'll put a stipulation on that because I know I'm gonna grow hella fast. I mean, this is coming from me because I'm a YouTuber. I'm gonna set it like at a year, maybe 2 years, 3 years if I'm dumb. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta watch the spear. Me, it's an eventuality. Partnering with this guy, you're gonna blow up, and you're gonna get paid. So once it crosses the threshold, I'm gonna have to cut my financial ties, keep the social ties and the image that I'm still with Mr. Beast squad team, so I can get that that clout, and keep that windfall coming by way of finances. But as far as him owning my shit, hell no. If I'm dumb, I'm having a lifetime. I'm with you, Mr. Beast, till the end. No, we don't do that. You better believe he got his people on NDAs and like what do you call it? They're getting paid via him, not because of him. By way of independence, but that's totally different. And someone here highlights it perfectly. YouTube doesn't even take 70%. And yeah, they're paying you and whatnot and all this stuff, but it's completely different, man. Because they say the snake in the grass, and someone brought they brought this up on Hotep Jesus illuminated this beautifully before she even knew what the fuck hit her. If you're partnering, you come in a partner with you. So companies do this all the time. If I want to, buy out a company and they're offering you a substantial amount of money, why the fuck would you offer me that when I'm not even there yet? You know what they're doing? They're projecting, and they're gonna undersell it. If they're giving you this, what is really your true value? It could be 5, 10, 20 times that. But if you're gonna settle for a quick buck, you're gonna get fucked. And that's just for people who don't know their worth. Like, think about people who've Master P. Companies tried to buy him out. He knew what it was worth. Turned it into $100 million empire. But he could have probably gotten maybe 10 to 15 at best. You gotta know your worth, man. Or you're gonna get fucked over. You can get fucked over on. And most people don't. Most people see the easy money and just settle for it because it's not even that they don't want to work hard. They've never seen that type of money, and growing up without discipline, without understanding like the flow of things and not understand how to analyze things. If someone's coming at me, whatever, you're just walking at me. I'm assessing the situation. What do they want? What are they wearing? How are they appearing? Do they look shifty? Are they shiftless? Like, so much information out there, free, available. But how many people are actually paying attention? All right, let's get to our comment here. I absolutely need to set my NDA game, get my NDA game up. And here, just like, why? Like, you're joking about it, but at the bottom of every joke is some truth, even if it's just a smidge. So, why would you need to have NDAs in dealing with people? Contract, yeah, I mean, you have some, but NDA is a hardcore, ironclad one, where it's hard, like, you can't get out of saying, and it's a step above, the normal contracts that, I don't say normal, but the contracts you usually sign with the company or whatnot. But what do you have to hide? What are you hiding? You're hiding something, damn it. So, I mean, it just, man, oh boy. Anyways, let's get to the next one. Let's see. I'm trying to read the flow of the situation or the conversation. I promise you, there's a whole line of talent willing to take that deal. Wow. And that's also something that, what do you call it? People in the 1800s used to say. So and so are like, they're good with it. They're good, being in the house, being taken care of. Y'all want to complain though. Y'all had it good. Really? Yeah. Just because people are willing to sign with you doesn't mean it's a good deal. There are people willing to work for shitty companies, signing applications because they need a fucking job. They need money. Like, that's a horrible reasoning to use. Because, people will do whatever given the circumstances. If, you put them in a bucket and they're crabs, they will do whatever it takes, rip off the appendages of other crabs, step over their corpses, dead bodies, to get out of the goddamn bucket. But crabs aren't made for a fucking bucket. They're made for the ocean, free-flowing environment, crawling along the bottom of the ocean, or the shore, at least the embankment, whatever, on the sands. Not to be crowded, piled upon, with no space, piled upon each other in a extremely limited, encapsulated space and body of water. It's nuts, though, man. All right, let's keep going. All right, TLA don't let up. I'll come correct when it comes to lead. I wonder what he said. Anyways, I like to offer all of my critics the opportunity to offer my talents better deals. I'll give a list of all the monthly expenses, and they can see if they can give them a better deal. Also, something that a colonizer would say. All right, you want to free these people? I assume you're going to take responsibility for them. You got to clothe them. You got to feed them. You got to, make sure that they're taken care of. They look good. Their teeth are good. Ready, to be sold to the highest bidder. We done seen this script before. It was old America. I'd rather, these people would rather have been freed and poor and in some ways destitute, but fucking free, than enslaved and starving. Enslaved and taken care of. Man, freedom, you can't put a fucking price on freedom, man. What's the point of being like, I can do all this, I can do all that, but I'm not really fucking free. I gotta do this point, that point, the third. There are people but rather be making a salary where they set hours, they're not beholden to a boss and all this, have all this overhead, with a salary that is somewhere, not near the bottom, but scraping by, or like with some leeway, rather than making a huge ton of money, but it's a dangerous, or it's a dangerous situation and all this stuff. Like, it's not the same, man. It's not the same. And actually, there's a guy, what do you call it, I don't know if Philip Jones, but Philip, in his channel, he actually came and offered some of these people, jobs and stuff like that. And then what? Because we know he's an upstanding brother. I bet she had nothing to say in response to that. I mean, but also because she knows that, some people are gonna simp because and they're gonna, sign it. So I mean, like, we're the only people that really struggle with this. Stay on code, we don't have one. Thoroughly broken. But yeah, it's just that they're reasoning again. And like she's digging herself. Boy, a deep as grave. All right, let's get to the next one. The people criticizing my deal, why aren't they offering deals themselves? Most are YouTubers. Offer a better deal then. All right, just like Clint Bastian said here, deflection. Bam, 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 no key blast comes. She deflecting the hell out of them motherfuckers. Because you're not dealing with the problem. Because, I mean, that apology, I said apology she gave, not even half, she didn't really say anything. I'm sorry for doing this because it pissed you people off, basically. But I'm not sorry for what I did, though. So, I mean, just amounts to a big bag of nothing. You're putting, now you're blame shifting. You're putting the onus on them to do something to mitigate the problem that you caused. No. You don't get to just duck and dodge and avoid accountability like that. We're gonna hold you accountable for what you're doing, which is why I love what O'Shea Jackson is doing, making 2011 videos on her ass, and just not letting her up for any room to breathe. Keep your foot on her damn neck. Only through thorough exposure. She's gonna be overexposed like some film. When people really see this, the ugly underbelly of this shit, and what it is, and how many people are involved, and how dumb the black manosphere looks and is. Don't follow people. Follow ideas. And test those ideas, but don't follow people because they'll disappoint you. And they might just betray you as well. Alright, next. These girls call me ugly, but no one knows what they actually look like. Who cares? Like, if you're pretty, you're pretty. You're beautiful, you're beautiful. You're average, you're average. Just let it stand on, what it is. You're responding to them, which is low value shit. Again, going against one of the tenets of the red pill, but she's a woman, and the emotions, all the stuff. She's just like the women that she criticizes on her show. No fucking different, man. Yeah, and Tommy sodomized her. Nah, he meant sodomized, but sodomized, whatever. Can't care about that. Black bandit, wearing motherfucker. He up here caping for her, but he'll be at odds with her because this dude just argues with everybody. Was on Fresh and Fit. Now he's like arguing with Fresh and Fit. See why Kevin didn't want to, nothing to do with him, and didn't want him to be within his space, just to disturb her. But yeah, we're not gonna give her a pass for what she said. She gotta get this work. All right, this is a great question by this guy here. These are just the general comments. If he was out to get her, Sarah Garvey, for months, why in her apology video did she say that she should have had someone like Sarah Garvey there for the interview with Nick Fuentes? Exactly. She saw him as a friend, and only recently, when he turned on her, did she, copyright strike him after that. She would have been done it. This was just petty from her, and just looks like revenge. She said actually in the comments, she's like, I'm out for revenge on these niggas. Which basically means like, if you're in her good graces, everything's all good. You turn your back on her, or you disagree with her, you disappoint her, you try to branch off from her and go independent. Oh, she gonna crack that whip on you. Sound familiar? I already said it. Old America. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and then in a video, King Lemuel talked about this. I mean, he highlighted it because she said, oh, like, all my people, they were cool with Nick Fuentes, like, because they didn't think he was racist. Gabby, the Italian girl, disagreed with him vehemently in front of you when you looked uncomfortable. We saw that. Your body language didn't lie. And King Riches came out and said, the dude was racist. I told you, Pearl, why you bring this dude on? It's going to be nothing but a bad move for you. Liar. And here, just this discussion right here. Copyright strike suing. We're witnessing Pacey things. Just Pacey things break down. Scare tactics, but she's the one scared. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, back in the day, who used to use scare tactics? Still does. Threaten to to take what what we have, or what they gave us. Indian givers basically. Well, I shouldn't even use that word because it's just who the real Indian givers are, and they ain't Indians. But yeah, the misuse of the system is gonna come back to bite her ass. She's blowing up her own spot. Exactly. She needs to stop. But please keep on. I'm enjoying. I'll show you videos on this. Yeah, keep digging the hole. This is a classic case of someone trying to ruin the people who won't co-sign on the BS. Exactly what I just said. Like, because they're not with her, they got to go down because they're fucking up her money by way of telling the truth, exposing her. She's being a typical Karen, bruh. No different, like I said, no different from the people that she brings on her show, the women. Remember when she was talking with Nick Fuentes and he tried to say the society needs Karens? No, I don't think so. Pray for the brother. She may destroy him in legal proceedings. Yeah, she has deep pockets. Her daddy's, Daddy Warbucks, a millionaire. So she got, she's paid. But you got to believe that, they're like, shut the fuck up, Pearl. But anyways, you're getting up out of here. You're not even watching, and I know I kind of like incoherent, still dealing with some issues, but health-wise. But we in here though. It's all good, cause man, Just Pearly Things about to shut up about Just Pearly Gates didn't get denied.
Like, comment, share, subscribe if you want.
Thanks for watching. Check me out at Cintron Anime, Cintron Life, or Cintron Laughs, or other social media.